Hello everyone, this is Paul with GrassmanReef, and I'd like to discuss a little bit about a Carleson Surge Device. On this system here, a 55-gallon outside since summer's beginning, and it's time to experiment again with a system like this. What I've got going on is some man-made Garf-style live rock, a few seed rocks over yonder, macroalgae. We're just gonna let it go and see how things progress. There'll be some algae on the side, then we'll see copepods, and hopefully the feather dusters take hold from over here and spread out that way. But what's going on here is basically what we have is a pump of sufficient size to move a decent amount of water. Nothing too small, and if it's too large it might flood the thing or be too frequent. But it's going up into the system above, and we'll show you that in a minute. But what I've got going on, here's just a little bucket with some sand in it, and then some Garcilaria plant, and there's just like spaghetti worms and random things in there. And the surge is about to happen. The bucket fills up and then dumps with a decent amount of force. We could have just used a power jet of some kind, but it's kind of interesting using old school technology. With the lid taken off, you can see a bit more of the apparatus. Water is coming in here. Have it set down at the very bottom, and this is where the water exits. So it's pumping in, going up and down. Basically what's happening is there's a V down here, and this little tube goes down to that V, and when the water gets to about right here, what happens is it'll suck in the rest of the air that's up top, pull it down, and then this whole area, instead of like halfway full of water, it fills all the way up and it forces everything down. It sucks it out, and basically it'll repeat like this for as long as you have electricity. It'll fill up, dump. It can be made with a 5-gallon bucket, ideally a 20-gallon, as the glass is thicker. But got 2-inch bulkhead and pipes, and as you can see, it only went up to about right here, and obviously you need a little bit more flow. I like to see it come up to right here. So if there's a larger pump, that could be modified, like more flow quicker, then it would, have more volume and dump. But a 20-gallon would be ideal. Get some water really flowing. It's great technology, but the only issue people seem to have with these is when the water dumps, there's a lot of spray, and that's no good. And you can't really have a lid because, light penetration, salt creep, and the sump will rise and fall. Now, I've had these on other larger systems, say like 175-gallon going down to like a 40, and then sump, and the surge would be in the first system, and as the water moves back and forth, once it gets to the sump, it's not that big of a deal. It kind of modifies itself. Anyone can make these. It's very simple. But yeah, it's consistent. And just for fun, we cut an old one in half, so you'll get the general idea. But basically what's happening is you have your water coming in somewhere around here. It's slowly filling up to about right here, but it's not enough to Like, it'll slowly go down and push some bubbles out, but it's not enough to really go whoosh. So what we have is a T with maybe, I don't know what size exactly, but you can get like a refrigerator line kind of click fitting, and just a flexible tube, and you'll want it to loop almost to the top of the bucket. Like, it should be about right there, but it'll loop up and then down and secure it, and it's going all the way down to here. And you can kind of see it here, but this should go down to the bottom of the bucket. But there's a V here. So what's happening is this will be like slightly into this little V right here, and you can just like cut it. But when it's filling up with water, like in some way, it'll pull the air out down here. Like, it'll pull the air from up here down here or something like that. I'm not very good at explaining it, but it works. And so it kind of pulls it and then goes whoosh, down. And what you'll want to do is the bottom of your bucket, no right angles that are sharp, just kind of curved and then out. Some people like put them down and have them on T's and it shoots it out, but I like it straight as much as possible. This one's used, so it's kind of cut up, but it'll just come out and go whoosh. And if done correctly, it kind of sounds like the ocean, which is nice if you want a general aesthetic going on. But that's the Carleson Surge Device. Maybe build one for fun and see how you like it. Now, if I had a 200-gallon system, or if we had some kind of vat here, we'd build one of these with like a 55-gallon barrel or something. Really move a lot of water. Larger diameter pipe. And instead of blowing electricity on massive pumps move everything, you could go as far as having your sump above the system. Have this going up to your sump and all your tech and everything. And it'd have to be pretty high. But build your tech out up there in your sump within reason, but have it all return into something such as this, and have a safety feature, a pipe that comes out here and down in case it ever fails, but it doesn't, but it could, but it won't. And so that way, it's when you're basically saving a pump and having flow generated, which is nice. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye.